Okay. Okay. Good afternoon. This is our third lecture program. Today's third lecture program, chapter number 1. Today's session is on IT and changing business environment and functional areas and type of information system in functional areas. So today we are going to discuss about why IT now, the digital convergence in the changing business environment. After that, we will discuss about the new role of information system in organizations. And we will discuss about functional areas and the managerial levels in an organizations. At the end, we will discuss about types of information system in an organizations. Types of information system in an organization. We will discuss at the end. From the previous lectures, we looked at various aspects in IT in the organization. So we looked at some concept or definition for data informations, and what is the information system, what is information technology. And we looked at the components of information system, and does IT matter for an organizations, the major impact of IT on business, type of a business information system we looked at, why information systems, and business perspective on information systems. And from the business context, what is information system, and various aspects we looked at. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about IT and the changing business environment and different functional areas and types of information system in an organizations. Okay. First, we will begin with this. For this today's organization, the business organization, why IT is matter, why IT, and the digital convergence or the merging and the changing business environment. So you might aware that today the business environment is getting more complex, and it is rapidly changing. Customers' preferences and customer buying behaviors are changing, and the market is turbulent, huge competition in the market, and there are various technological improvement and various new technologies in the market. So various problems are in the organizational setting as well as the business environment. So why IT now? Why business organization has to focus on this information technology? Why IT? Why they need this information technology? So the growing impact of IT in business firms can be assessed from the following factors. The growing impact of information technology in the business organization can be assessed by using the following factors. What are those? Internet growth and technology merging. So we can see the growth of the internet. So nowadays, millions and billions of devices and equipments are using the internet for the connectivity, and internet provide a connective media or the medium to link or to provide this connection for these devices. And the business organizations are using this internet to connect the devices and computers and the related devices. And the use of internet is inevitable for these business organizations. So it has various usages inside the organization as well as to connect with outsiders. And the day by day, the internet also growing rapidly in a sense. It has various technologies, and its scope is increasing, and there are new modern devices and technological improvement in this networking and telecommunications. So business organizations are adopting these technologies and these telecommunication devices for their smooth network infrastructure as well as connectivity. And business organizations are, by using this internet and network, they are having the connection with various stakeholders, like the business organization network can be connected with outsiders, like their service providers, vendors, suppliers, customers, and some other outside external holders. At the same time, by using this internet and network, the internal department or functional areas can be integrated and connected. So internet growth is, internet is very much essential for business organizations, and it has various benefits for business firms. The second one is the transformation of the business enterprises. You might heard about, there are various transformations in this business enterprises. It's like the traditional business firms are moving towards for this e-commerce related business. And there are various new business models, and business organizations having the relationship with other global business organizations, or they are running their business operation not only in the local market, but also in global marketplaces also. And they have the traditional business, the way of doing the business. I mean, the traditional way of doing businesses, they are transforming towards new business model, or reshaping or redesigning their business models. And they have various kind of transformation and redesigning processes. So in this transformation also, you might see they are using the manual paperworks are eliminated, and they are using automation, so computerized system inside their organizations, and they are integrating various IT infrastructure components inside their business enterprises. So in this transformation of business enterprises, IT is playing a major role, and it is helping for these transformations. So business organizations are using information technology for these transformations. In a way, they can use it as an infrastructure, or they can use IT to redesign their business processes, or they can use IT information system or information technology to carry out their routine activities, so on. The growth of globally connected economies. You might heard about this nowadays. Globalizations and internet technologies are playing in the vital role. So business organizations are business organization as well as this economies, the country's economies are not only for this local, but also they are in the global marketplaces. To connect these global marketplaces and customers, employees, and some other service providers. So they need this information technology. And nowadays for these business organizations, they have various interaction with outsiders, and they can find the customers from the global marketplace. They can find their suppliers from the global marketplace. They can find their employees from the global marketplaces. They can hire their employees in the global marketplaces. So they can run the virtual companies. So everything is possible. The growth of a globally connected economies. The fourth one is the growth of knowledge and information-based economies. So this is very much important, like nowadays the knowledge-based societies and information-based economies, like compared to the previous traditional way of doing business. Now website. So by using this website, information can be shared, and various kind of information can be used, and the data information can be stored in databases, and which can be accessed globally. And knowledge-based information sharing and knowledge-based applications are highly used in the developed organizational context, and the e-commerce side. So the best way of doing business in this modern way is e-commerce website and e-commerce business operations. Emergence of the digital firm. So when we compare to the traditional business firm, the emergence of the digital firm. Nowadays, you see digitalized product and services. Compared to the traditional product and services, nowadays you can see the digitalized product and services in each part of the organizations, the processes and the business activities and the routine activities are in a digital form, and they are using various kind of digital applications to carry out their routine activities, to store their data and informations, to share the data and informations. So various digital applications. So these are some of the factors in which the IT, information technology, can play a vital role for an organization. So digital merging and the changing business environment. And also by looking these 5 factors, you can find nowadays or in modern business society, the business environment is changing. The business environment is rapidly changing. So they are adopting new technologies, and there are various advancements in the internet and the network technologies, and their customers and their marketplaces are not only in the local, they have various mass market prospect in the global marketplaces, and the traditional business organizational settings are changing towards this information-based economies, and the formations or the emergence of these digital firms. So digital merging and the changing business environment, we looked at the 5 factors. Any doubt, any problem? Anything do you want to ask from this slide?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'll move to next slide.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Related with this slide, next we are going to discuss about the new role of information system in organizations. So far we looked at in the changing business environment, what is the IT's role. Now we are going to discuss about the new role of information system in the organizations. So inside this information system, information technology also there. So information technology is highly focusing on the technical aspect of hardware and software. But in case of information system, it include information technology plus some other components like people, processes, and procedures, and so on. So now we are going to discuss about the new role of information system in the organization. So what is the role played by this information system in the modern business organizations? Okay, so can you please tell some examples? After that, I can elaborate the new role of information system in the organization deeply. Can you please tell some example? What are the new roles played by this information system in these today's organizations? What are the new roles, or how information system can play an important or can contribute for this today's organizations? Any idea? Hello? Hello?
Acts as a decision making.
Okay, great. Act as a decision making. It can contribute for decision making. Great.
Office automation tools
Automations.
like Word, Excel, PowerPoint.
Great.
Transaction processing systems like billing, payroll system, decision support systems.
Great. Any other? Any other?
It supports the strategies for like competitive advantage of the organization. It supports like strategies for competitive advantage of the organization.
Yeah, exactly. It can support for the strategic. Any other?
Information system help to organizational
Information system help to organizational.
functions.
Yeah, organization functions. Great.
IT helps to increase the customer base, like doing digital marketing campaigns.
Yeah, IT can support to conduct digital marketing campaign, and some of the marketing strategy can be implemented. Exactly. Any other?
It provides to analyze the specific data and plan our business journey accordingly.
It can help to analyze a specific kind of data, and it can be help to it helps to generate some sort of reports. Exactly. Any other? Okay, we will discuss one by one. The new role of information system in the organization. Now we are going to discuss about how information systems are supporting, or what are the new roles played by this information system in the organizations, or how information system can be perceived in this modern business setting. Nowadays, you see the widening scope of information system. In a sense, information system scope is widened. So its usage, we may say its information system usage or its scope is very much highlighted, and information systems are highly used inside the organization compared to the traditional business firm. The recent or the modern business firm, the need for information system or the usages of these information systems are getting popular. The growing interdependence between the business strategy, tools, and procedures on one side, and information systems, the components like software, hardware, databases, and telecommunication on the other side. It means the recent business organizations or the modern business organizations are highly depend on information system, the interdependence. So the growing interdependence. Nowadays, business organizations are highly depending on information system because it is information systems helps to make their strategies and to conduct their routine activities, and information system are supporting information systems, the components like softwares, hardwares, databases, and telecommunication infrastructures are highly essential for business organization. So information system usage or information systems scope is getting wider. The day by day information systems are highly essential for business organization. That is why its scope also getting wider. Got the idea? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Because these days, the business organizations are highly depending on information systems. That is why its scope is very much wider. In the traditional business firm, IT can be just an infrastructure. IT can be just infrastructure, let's say to store the data only, But in case of a modern business firm, information systems are highly used. So for example, the modern business firms are automated and computerized, or they are conducting business operation in e-commerce platforms. They are having ERP system inside the organizations. So they need information system. Their suppliers, customers, service providers, and some other external partners are connected with the particular organization network. So they need information system. They are using employees, HR related information systems. So it's dependent, its information systems are highly essential. So its scope also getting popular or highly essential. The network revolution in the internet. So this is also very much essential. You see, nowadays the technologies are getting more and more. It is developing, as well as this internet. The revolution in the network and the internet. The most widely used network in the world is internet, and it is creating new universal technology platform. So then it is reshaping the way information system can be used. In a sense, in the network, the organization can be connected, and they are partners. As I mentioned earlier, the external partners, suppliers, customers, service providers, mentors, and other state organizations or financial institutions can be connected by using this internet. And you might see this, the World Wide Web is a system with a universally accepted standard for storing, retrieving, formatting, and displaying information. So the World Wide Web is helping to for organizations to connect their website and to communicate with some other organizations, and they can store their information, data and information. So it is widely essential to host their website. So it is providing various benefits to the organizations. All web pages maintained by an organization or individual are called website. So as I mentioned earlier, business organization website or web pages can be hosted in the WWW, World Wide Web. And to access these web resources or online resources, internet is essential. So company employees or the customers are accessing company related or product related or any sales related data, sales related information by using internet. By using this internet, nowadays various devices are like a smartphone, smart gadgets, or sensor related, IoT related devices are connected in the internet. And for the data sharing, data access, and communications purpose, internet is helping to connect these devices. So the network revolution and the internet. With the help of a network revolution in the internet, the devices as well as these users and customers and the suppliers, employees are getting much more benefit in these recent days. Got the idea? Hello?
Yes, sir.
And the third one is the new options for organizational design. Now we are going to discuss about some of the new options for organizational design. In a sense, how information system can be used inside the organizations to redesign or to do some modifications inside the organizations. Okay. The first one is the network enterprises. These days, business organizations are networked. In a sense, they are connected with internal business unit or business departments. At the same time, their business units or the enterprises can be connected with some other outsiders like extranet or intranet or some other network. The growth in computing power and network is turning organizations into networked enterprises. So nowadays, business organizations are having network infrastructure facility because the computing power, the computing power sense we have already discussed, like the hardware cost, and the computing power, highly efficient and powerful computers are available these days, and the data storage also. We can purchase high capacity servers and databases in a reasonable budget. So we don't want to spend huge amount of money for this IT infrastructure, or else we can hire this service from cloud-based solutions. So the growth in computing power and network is turning organizations into network enterprises. This help organizations to move towards the networked environment, networked enterprises. This capability can be used to redesign organizations, transforming their structure, scope of operations, reporting and control mechanisms, work practices, workflows, and product and services. So when a business organization networked, or when a business organization has the network facility, it can do many redesigning processes in their routine activities. They can do many redesign inside their organization, like transforming their structure, scope of operations, and their routine operations can be changed or redesigned. Reporting and control mechanism, like in the network infrastructure, the people, the clerical staff and some other data entry operators, they can prepare daily reports and they can easily transfer to the superior people or their supervisors. So then the managers and other supervisors can easily monitor their daily reports, and they can maintain the good mechanism to control their operations. Work practices can be possible, like network environments. A few employees can work instead of many number of workers, and their manual work can be transformed towards computerized environment. The data and information can be accessed through this network from their servers, and they can their product and service related aspect can be more efficient, and their operation can be more efficient. So business enterprises can be networked, so which can bring many redesign inside the organizations. What the idea? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So the third one, the first one is the widening scope of information system. The second one is the network revolution, the internet. The third one is the new option for organizational design. Under this third new options for organizational design, the first one is we looked at the networked enterprises. Second, the flattening organization. So the flattening organizations means the traditional organizational structure is its hierarchy. It has a many hierarchy, like business leaders or top executives, and after that executive level people, and decision making some middle level people, and minor and operation level people, and the minor level people. Likewise, it has the long hierarchy. Its hierarchy has many levels. So it is very difficult to take decisions. I mean, each and every layer or each and every hierarchy has to get the approval from the superior hierarchy. In a sense, if they want to take immediate actions, they cannot take it because it has many hierarchy. The top level people has to give the higher permissions. For that top level people, the superior other layers, top level people has to give the permissions. So it will take time, as well as they cannot take the timely decisions. So in this recent modern business environment, the business organizations are flattening. Flattening means the hierarchy is reduced. Hierarchy is reduced. So nowadays, the large bureaucratic organizations which developed before the computer age are often inefficient, slow to change, and less competitive. The flood organizations have fewer level of management with lower level of employees being given greater decision-making authority. So more information available to line workers so they can make decisions very quickly. In a sense, the previous the traditional business organization, its hierarchy is very large. Bureaucratic organization, I mean, in a sense, the bureaucratic, they have the power. In their hand, they have power. This power cannot be decentralized. So they are the one, they are going to take the decisions. 1 minute. Okay. In the traditional business organizations, the layers are very high, and the bureaucratic organization, in a sense, the superior people have the power rights in their, they have the power rights. This power cannot be decentralized or delegated to the below people, which developed before the computer age, are often inefficient, slow to change, and less competitive, which cannot be, which is inefficient and slow to change and less competitive. But in case of these flattening organizations, flat organizations have fewer level of management. So it has a few level of management hierarchy with lower level employees. So being given greater decision-making authority. The low-level employees also has the decision-making power. So if there is any problem inside the organizations, and if they want to take quick decision to solve that problem, the below or the lower level employees also can take the decisions, because they have a power, or the authority is already delegated for them to take decisions. So more information available to line workers so they can make decisions previously made by managers. So in these flattening organizations, each and every employees can get, employees can easily get the informations. So information is available for the workers. So then they can take decisions on time. This is called the flattening organization. Good idea. Good idea.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the third category, the first we looked at the networked enterprise. The second one we looked at flattening organizations. The third one we are going to discuss about separating work from locations. Separating work from locations. So here also the information systems are highly supporting, in a sense. Nowadays in the recent business organizations, you might see the popularity or the increasing virtual organizations. It is possible now to organize globally while working locally. In a sense, they are running their business in the global marketplaces, and they may have their branch offices in the local market. And many workers can work remotely from their homes or some other vehicle. So let's say they are connected, they are working, they are connected with a network or virtual network, and they can work remotely from their home or some other locations. So this is called the virtual organization. Collaborative teams across thousands of miles is a reality. Nowadays, people can work for project or some other team-based project, and these members members belongs to this team, they can be far away, thousands of miles far away, but they are really working for this assignment or a project, and they are really contributing, and they are contributing equal to the physical environment. In a sense, they are providing, they can access the data information, they can share their data information, they can get up-to-date information, they can be monitored, these members can be monitored, these members can be controlled by the team lead or team in charge. So everything is possible, but their location is far away from each other. Companies can coordinate their geographically distributed capabilities and coordinate with other organizations, virtual organizations. Sometimes you might see in these days, headquarters is one country, and branch offices are from some other countries, and regional offices are from some other geographical locations. But these branch offices, regional offices, and the headquarters can be connected and integrated with the help of network. And if they want to contact, or if they want to coordinate any kind of, if they want to conduct any meetings, so they can, by using internet and the network, they can conduct virtual meeting, virtual conferences, and any kind of gathering, they can conduct it by using online. So separating work from locations. Nowadays, the location is not a matter. The working location is not a matter, but they can work for their companies. This is also possible. So some organizations, in the developed countries, some organizations, it is difficult for them nowadays. You see, in this COVID-19 situation, most of the employees are working for their organizations from the remote, I mean, these are home locations, work from home. So they are getting the salary from the companies. At the same time, they are contributing, or they are working for the company. So location is not a matter. It is getting popular these days due to this, let's say, this pandemic situation, so any kind of a disaster situation, without any interruptions, companies can run their operations. Good idea. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The next one is the reorganizing workflows. Reorganizing workflows. There are also the information systems are involving, like electronic workflows have reduced the cost of operation in many companies by displacing paper and the manual routines. And the improved workflow management has enabled corporations to cut costs significantly and improve customer services. Reorganizing workflow, they are basically it focuses on the automation as well as computerized environment. In this, the traditional work steps or working processes are transformed into the computerized environment. So in this case, we don't want the physical employees, so manual routine works are reduced. The customers or any other person who wants this service from this particular company, they don't want to fill these forms or some other manual papers or manual documents. What they can do is by giving their details, simply they can get this service with a few steps in the computerized environment. At the same time, it is reducing the cost also, and it is increasing the efficiency. It can reduce the time delay, and it can reduce the paper manual operations. So then the paperwork, the stationary cost can be reduced, and very quickly they can get these services. So there are various advantages available in this reorganizing the workflows. Good idea.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this comes under this the new options for organization design. So under this, we looked at the networked enterprises. The second is the flattening organization. The third one is separating work from locations. The fourth one is reorganizing the workflows. Okay, the fourth one, increasing flexibility of organization. Increasing flexibility of organizations. In a sense, using communication technologies organize the company into more flexible ways, increase their ability to respond to changes, and take advantages of new opportunities. Like information technology can be information technology and communication technology. By using these technologies, organize the company into more flexible ways, like increase the ability to respond to changes and take advantages of new opportunities. Using information and communication technologies, they can get up-to-date informations. They can get up-to-date information. Like let's assume that the oil prices or the dollar price. So now the business people, they can get this update, the daily update, and based on this update, the price of this oil or price of this what they call this dollar. They can decide, they can do some strategies in their business operation, like they can reduce their purchasing, or they can, for the situation, they can increase the purchasing, and they can decide how much unit we want to keep as a stock, how much we have to sell it. So everything they can forecast, and everything they can look at by getting the updated information. So flexibility for the organization. They don't want to block their capitals. So timely decision making. Small organizations use information is to have the power of large organizations, large companies. Like due to this globalization internet, small business organizations can show them as a big organization. Like they can sell their product and services in the global marketplaces, and they may reach global customers. So the global customers may think that it is a big organization, but in reality, it is a small organization, but they are running their business operation in the global market using the e-commerce website or e-commerce platform. Large organizations use information technology to achieve the responsiveness of small organizations, massive customization. So there are possibilities. The large organizations also can show them as a small organization. So flexibility of organization, increasing flexibility of organizations. So based on the situation, so based on the condition in the market, business organization can be flexible, and they can be flexible in their marketing, flexible in their selling, flexible in their purchasing. So business organization can get many benefits. The changing management processes. The changing management processes. Their IT provide powerful new capabilities to help managers to plan, to organize, to lead, and to control. So information technology provide powerful new capabilities to help managers. Like they can forecast by using IT, they can forecast the market situation. They can look at the customer behaviors. By using IT, they can look at the customer opinion with the help of a social media, many social media platforms, which has many groups, customer groups, and they can share their ideas, their opinion, their viewpoints. By using IT, we can extract, we can mine various informative information from that customers' comments, customers' sharing, customers' post, customers' feelings. We can get various kind of insight or informations which can help managers to plan their strategies, to organize, to lead, to control their operations. So especially for this, what do you call this, marketing, business firms are highly looking these customers groups, and what sort of message they are sharing, what sort of post they are sharing, where regarding our product or regarding our competitor product, what they are commenting, what is their opinion, how others in the group they are reacting for that comments or post, what they are saying for these comments, whether they are looking, whether they like this product or not, what other features they are looking for, what sort of features or what sort of innovation they are looking for, what is the next technology or the new technology they are looking for. All these kind of information are helpful for them to formulate their marketing strategies or to find their the target customers to increase their sales. So this is very much helpful for the marketing managers to plan, to organize, to lead, to control their business operations. Many companies now use IT for enterprise resource planning, which integrate all aspects of the business, including planning, manufacturing, sales, and finance, so they become closely coordinated. The changing management process, it is also possible now with the help of IT infrastructure and information systems. Nowadays, the companies, large enterprises can integrate or implement ERP systems. The ERP system consists of various modules for each functional areas, like modules for finance, modules for accounting, modules for HR-related activities, modules for marketing, modules for modules for research and development related activities. So each functional areas can be connected, and each functional area data and information can be shared with a central data repository. So if any department or functional area wants other department or functional areas data information, they can easily access from this central data repository. So they have a data access and data sharing, and they have various efficiencies in their operations, changing management processes. What the idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we looked at the fifth one and the sixth one, redefining organizational boundaries. Redefining organizational boundary. So network information systems enable transactions to be exchanged electronically among different companies. So system linking a company to its customers, distributors, or suppliers are designated inter-organizational system. Nowadays, the payment systems. So for the traditional business firms, it is difficult for them to conduct their business operations because they are in the limited boundaries. So they cannot sell their product and services. They have the local market. They cannot market their product and services outside this local country. So they have customers inside the country. They have suppliers inside the country, and they have employees inside this particular country. But in case of this new and developed and recent business organizations, you see the business operations are not only in the local market, not only in the local country, but also in the global market and global countries. So they can sell their product and services. So then they can accept the payment from the customers from global market, and they can find some suppliers from the global market, and they can pay the money for their suppliers. So various exchanges and a transaction, which can be possible by using the electronic transfers. Electronically, they can do the payments, and they can accept the payments and various transactions. Electronic commerce and electronic business activities. So I don't want to repeat it again. So these days in the modern business organization setting, it is possible to run their business operations outside the country and global marketplaces. So electronic market link the buyers and sellers, and they can exchange the information about their product and services, and they can sell their product and services, and they can accept or they can settle their payments. So there are various opportunities provided by these electronic business operations. Vast array of goods and services are advertised, bought, and exchanged the worldwide by using internet in these electronic marketplaces. So many companies are involving in this e-commerce activities, and they are advertising their product and services, and they are selling their product and services. They are buying their, they are exchanging their product and services, and they can do the payments for this e-commerce related activities. And it is possible with the help of internet, and many e-commerce platform, e-commerce sites are helping for these operations. Good idea. Hello? So these are the 7 factors or 7 factors we looked at under this, the new role of information system in the organization. So the first one is the widening scope of information system. The second one is the network, the revolution in the internet. The third one is new options for organization design. Under this, we looked at the networked enterprise. The second one is flattening organization. The third one is separating work from locations. The fourth one is we discussed under this third category, reorganizing workflows. Okay, the fourth one is the increasing flexibility of organizations we looked at. Fifth one is the changing management process. The sixth one is redefining organizational boundaries. And the last one is electronic commerce and electronic business operations. So this all comes under the new role of information system in the organization. Any doubt? Any problem? Anything do you want to ask? Hello?
No, sir.
Okay, great. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about functional areas, managerial levels, and type of information system in the organizations. Actually, this would be covered at the very beginning of, at the beginning part of this chapter, but I thought that this is suitable at this stage because you got some of the idea. So then now you can easily understand about this area. So now we are going to discuss about what are the functional areas available in organizations, what are the different managerial levels available in an organizations, and what type of information system can be implemented or what type of information system can be used in each functional areas of an organizations. Okay, now look at the bottom part. This is called the functional areas. What are those? What are the functional areas available? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what are the functional areas?
Sales and marketing,
Sales and marketing is one functional area.
manufacturing and production,
Manufacturing and production is another functional area.
finance and accounting,
Finance and accounting is another functional area.
human resources.
Human resources. So in this example, only 4 functional areas are given, but in some other organizations, in the real organization, they may have some other functional areas also, like research and development, MIS, likewise, they may have different type of functional areas. Okay, so these are functional areas. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the managerial levels. So what are the managerial levels from here? What are the managerial levels? Hello? Operational levels.
Operation level, management level, and strategic level.
Strategic level. Okay. So in the operation level, operational managers are working. In the strategic level, in the management level, middle level managers are working. In the strategic level, top level managers are working. What's the idea?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And for each managerial level, there are different type of information system. Different type of information system. What are those? Operation level.
Transaction processing system,
Okay. For the middle level,
decision support system, and management information system.
there are 2 type of systems at the middle level. The first one is management information system. The second one is decision support system. At the strategic level,
Executive supporting system.
Executive support systems. These are 4 kind of information system, type of information systems serving for these different managerial levels. What's the idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we will look at in each functional area, each type of information system, what are the different type of information systems are supporting or serving. Let's come to this sales and marketing. So what are the routine sales and marketing related activities?
Order processing.
The routine, can you please tell some of the routine sales and marketing related activities in a typical organizations? The routine activities, what are those? Sales and marketing, they may involve in the advertising and sales related activities, promotion related activities. They can get the orders from the customers. What else? Some marketing campaign. These are the routine activities. What the idea?
Yes, sir.
Order process. Yes, sir.
Among these, the listed the marketing related routine activities, they are getting the order from the customers. They are receiving bulk of orders or number of orders from the customers. It is in a routine basis, daily basis. So if they are receiving bulk of or number of orders from the customers, what they have to do? What they have to do?
Order processing.
They have to process it. Process the order. So order processing. Order processing. So sales and marketing department or functional area, if they want to process this order in a daily basis, they may use the type of information system in this functional area, sales and marketing, order processing system. What the idea?
Yes, sir.
To process the order in a daily basis, they may use order processing system. Okay, come to this manufacturing and productions. So what are there? Come to this functional area, manufacturing, production, the second functional area. So what are their routine activities? Manufacturing and productions, what are their routine activities? Tell some routine activities.
Producing the goods by the basic resources.
Yeah, they can produce goods in a daily basis. What else? What else? What else?
Packing, transportation, distribution.
Transportations. Okay, transportation of these finished goods to warehouses. Okay. What else? So this manufacturing production department or functional area can receive the materials, raw material from warehouses. And they can involve in the manufacturing, actual manufacturing process. Inside for that manufacturing process, they may have daily schedule, production schedules, manufacturing schedules. And after that, after manufacturing the goods, they have to shift or transport the finished good to the warehouses. And the goods can be moved from the warehouse to manufacturing plant. Goods mean raw materials. Raw materials can be moved from warehouse to production plant, manufacturing plant, and sometimes they may return some goods, raw materials from this manufacturing plant to warehouses. So these are some of the routine activities. So to carry out these routine activities, one of the routine activities, material movement control. So they have to calculate how many units we received today. Material movement control. How many units we received from the warehouse, how much is used for the productions, how much is the balance, how much we return these materials. So how much we want to pre-order for the tomorrow's productions, how many units in our hand, how many units we want to request from the storage or warehouse, to calculate, to look after all these kind of processes or transactions. They are maintaining a system called material movement control system. raw material movement control system. Got the idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Likewise, in the third functional area, in our case, finance and accounting, tell some of the routine financial and accounting related activities in an organizations. Some of the routine finance and accounting related transaction or activities in an organizations.
Preparing budgets and
Preparing budget.
preparing annual reports and everything like monthly, quarterly, those
Okay,
stuff.
great. Okay, great.
And tax payments, managing the tax payments, etc.
Okay. Okay, great. Any other? Any other?
Daily expenses and income.
Daily expenses, income, exactly. Okay. Any other? Okay. You see, in the accounting and finance functional area, they may involve some of the activities on a daily basis, like the payroll, the payments, payroll systems, the payments. They have to do the daily, the payment for daily basis for some other employees, the daily employees or some other employees, they can pay the money, pay the salary. And they have some accounts payable, accounts receivables, some banking related activities, some banking related deposit withdrawals, some case deposit, case withdrawals, or check deposit, check related activities, and some of the customers' payments, and some of the payments for their what you call the suppliers, service providers, vendors, some of the utility payments for some services like insurance, electricity, and some other storage related utility payments, and various kind of payments may be there. And sometimes this particular company can get some loan from other financial institution or banks. So various kind of finance related activities. So in this finance and accounting related finance and accounting functional area, in a daily basis, to look after, to manage their daily operations or routine operations, they may implement payroll system, accounts payable and receivable control system. Payroll and account payable and account receivable control system. Good idea. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Likewise, in the final human resource department, so the routine human resource related activities such as the employee recruitment, employee interview, employee selections, or employee training, employee what you call this promotion related activities, employee leave related activities, employee termination related activities. So various HR related, employee attendance keepings, employee leave management, various kind of HR related activities are there. So in a daily basis, they may implement information system like employee record keeping, like let's say employee attendance record keeping, their departure, their arrival, their departure, if they take any short leaves to monitor their departure and arrival. So employee record keeping system. So all these daily or routine basis to conduct or to monitor or to manage all these functional areas, routine or daily basis activities. In each functional area, we are having different type of information system. We are having different type of information system. Altogether, we can call each functional area the routine to monitor and look after these routine activities. We can call this type of information system as transaction processing system. In a single or a common term, we can call them as transaction processing system, TPS. So the sales and marketing, manufacturing, finance, and HR, all functional areas to manage all functional areas, the routine activities. They are having different type of information system at their functional area. And these routine functional areas, information systems are called transaction processing system. Good area.
Yes, sir.
Likewise, now we are going to move to the second layer, that is operational level, not operation level, the middle level, sorry, middle level. The bottom one is the operation level. This is the operation level. Operation level. Now we are going to move to the second layer, that is middle level. Middle level. Okay, in the middle level, there are two types of systems. The first one is management information system and decision support system. And the first one is, we come to this sales and marketing. Sales and marketing functional area. And for the middle level managers, they may involve some sales management related activities, like sales management for the particular region. What is the marketing shortage? How we can increase the sales? What is the reason for the recent drop in the sales in that particular area? And how to increase the sales? So those kind of sales management related activities. Sales region analysis, like they may involve, they can analyze the sales for each regions, like how much they sold, how much it is, what is their customers, what you call these opinions, those kind of sales region related, how they can increase their sales in that particular regions. So if they want to launch or if they want to establish any sales outlet, what is the possible place? So maybe those kind of forecasting. Likewise, in the inventory, like the manufacturing and productions, so they may involve some of the inventory related forecasting and some of the inventory related control, like inventory control, production scheduling related activities. For the middle level managers, they can involve some of the inventory control and production scheduling related activities in the manufacturing and production functional area. Likewise, in the finance and accounting, so they may involve annual budgeting, profitability analysis for some investments, or some risk-related investment or kind of investment opportunities. They can involve this profitability analysis. Annual budgeting. So as you mentioned earlier, they can prepare this budget. They can divide the entire financial year into various components, like quarterly basis and annually. So they can prepare this budget for their operations. So annual budgeting, profitability related analysis for their investments. So these are some of the middle level managers activities at the middle level for each functional areas. Okay, now we are going to move to the top level. So in the top level, strategic people are there, business leaders, CEOs, executives are there. So those people can involve some of the strategic decision making, some of the long-term strategic decision making. So for the functional area sales and marketing, what sort of strategic decision they can take? The top level people, the top management, what sort of strategic decision they can take? Any idea? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, tell me what sort of strategic level decision they can take for sales and marketing division.
So the question is not clear.
Okay, at the top level, strategic level, there are people, there are executives. They can involve some of the strategic related planning or strategic related decision making. So for the sales and marketing functional area, sales and marketing divisions, what sort of sales and what sort of executive divisions or strategic decision they can take?
And so on the sales, they can provide like flash offers, buy one, get one free. Under marketing, they can select any type of marketing like demographic marketing or to focus on any type of niche market.
Or you are referring marketing related strategies?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other? Any other? Any other strategic level decisions for sales and marketing? Okay, look at this diagram. The functional area, sales and marketing, and we looked at for the operation level and the middle level. Now we are at the top level, strategic level or executive level. So these executive people, they can involve for the strategic decisions or long-term planning. So the sales and marketing, what they can involve, they can forecast the 5 years sales, 5 years sales trend forecasting for a particular product or particular regions for 5 years. After 5 years, how much will be the sales volume forecasting? And to increase that, to achieve that 5 years sales target, what sort of strategic decisions they have to take. So what are the strategic movement they have to take to achieve their target? 5 years sales trend forecasting. How much the sales will drop, how we can increase this sales, how we can increase this sales volume, what are the strategy we have to implement, whether we have to incorporate any kind of strategies for our promotions, whether we have to increase any other, improve our features, product features. So those kind of strategic level decisions. Okay, the second one, the second functional area, manufacturing and productions. Manufacturing productions, you know this in the routine basis, they will involve some of the manufacturing related activities, manufacturing process. And there you see the top level people, the executive level people, they will take the decision for 5 years operating plan. 5 years operating plan in a sense. Let's say, so for 5 years, whether the existing capacity is enough, existing manufacturing capacity is enough, whether we have to implement new machineries, new equipment, whether we have to incorporate or fix any machineries, new machineries with our existing capacity. The existing machines will serve for how long? For the next year, or it will support for our operating, this manufacturing process for only the 2 years. How long? The capacity will long last. So how much we are going to produce? What is the existing capacity? Whether the existing capacity is enough for us. So if it is not enough, how we can increase the existing capacity to meet our production plan. So those kind of strategic level decisions. Those kind of strategic level decisions, the executive level people will involve. Okay. What the idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here from this diagram, you can understand there are different type of functional areas, and there are various managerial levels. And for each managerial level, there are different type of information systems are supporting or serving. And each functional area, there are different type of information systems. Those information systems are supporting or serving for each functional areas. And these information system can be commonly called or categorized like TPS or MIS or DSS, design support systems, or executive level system, ESS, executive support systems. What the idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So with that, we will move to this next slide. That is also similar to this diagram. And there we are going to look at major types of information systems. Major types of information system. Let me remove this annotate. Okay. As you're familiar with this functional area, there are 4 functional areas. What are those? Hello?
Sales and marketing,
Yeah.
manufacturing and production, finance and accounting, human resources.
Likewise, there are kind of information system. What are those? Operation level system. We call it operation level for the below part is the operation level. So operation level systems. The middle one is the middle level. So management level systems. The top one is the executive system. So strategic level system. Groups out. Groups out mean the managers or the people who are using this information system. Who are they? In the operation level, who are they? Who are the people use this system?
Operational managers.
Sorry?
Operation.
Managers. Okay. Operational managers. In the management level, middle level, who are the people use this system?
Senior manager.
Senior managers and middle level managers. Okay. The executive level, strategic level, who are the people will use this system?
Top level manager.
Top level managers. So those top level managers are called executive managers. Okay. Now you see inside these functional areas, for each functional area, we have a separate kind of information system for each functional area. Those systems can be called as what? Commonly, those routine, to carry out these routine activities, we have a separate information system for each functional area. Commonly, we can call them what? For the operation level, what is the system?
Transaction processing system.
TPS, exactly. For the middle level, what are systems are there?
Management information system and decision support system.
Management system and decision support system. Okay. For the top level,
Executive support system.
executive support system. So these are the four major types of information system that are serving for an organizations. So what are those? TPS, MIS,
DSS.
DSS, ESS. So now we can see what are the type of functional areas, who are the people use this information system, what are the kind of information system, what are the major type of information system that are available for each functional areas. Got the idea?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Anything do you want to clarify? Any doubt? Any problem?
Yes, sir. No.
Huh?
No, sir.
Okay, great. So with that, I'm going to conclude today's sessions by this level, and we will continue the remaining aspect in the remaining lectures. So anything do you want to ask?
No, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, see you then. Take care.
Thank you, sir.